guys, we are making samples. So we are doing felt samples today. So we've got our little felt cutouts. You can get these on Etsy, Amazon, the Scentsy Success store. There's a lot of different places to get the little felt samples. These baggies I got off Amazon, and these are just little tiny sacks that fit the samples perfectly. And then we also have Scentsy little sacks, and you can get these on the Scentsy Success store as well. And then I use a candy melter that I got at Michael's to warm the wax. So this is the easiest way, I think, is using this candy melter. So we got the bar in there, and we're gonna start making samples. Carolyn is over here labeling the bags right now with the scent of the month stickers, and we will go ahead and put those in the bags once it melts. Okay, so the wax is starting to melt, and then this is how they will look after you dip them. So we will get this, got some tweezers to go in there. You just dip it on in, and then pull it out and let it dry. And that's it. So the reason that we use felt samples is when it is hot outside, we don't want the wax to melt, because if you use a regular mold sample or a crinkle cutter sample, what will happen is those will melt all over in the little plastic sack, and then you'll just have a mess. It will lose its shape, it won't look like anything, and it'll just be gross. So we use the felt samples because then this way, when these, even if these do melt, what'll happen is the felt will just reabsorb the wax inside the baggie once it gets back to room temperature. So that's why we use these during hot temperatures. Summer, if you're sending it somewhere warm, we like to use these instead of regular samples. Yeah. So sometimes if there's not enough wax on a felt sample, we will just double dip the sample into the candy melter, and there we go, 2 layers. Voila. Okay guys, so we got our next kind of samples. These are crinkle cutters. So you take this handy dandy little crinkle cutter and you just slice the samples like so. And these are quick, easy, simple, and more fun than just using a knife. Guys, so for the wax mold samples, you're gonna pull this out of the candy melter. And then we've got our melted wax in here, and you're just slowly going to pour it into your wax mold. I don't fill them up all the way, I just fill them about halfway so they're still thin enough to send in a regular envelope. So you're gonna go ahead and pour these, and then you let them cool for a little bit, and then after they harden just slightly, I like to put them into the freezer and then let them sit in there for a minute or 2, and then they will pop out super easily. So I will show you when that's done how they look. Okay you guys, I'm gonna see if I can video this with one hand. So then these were in the freezer. All you're gonna do is just pop them on out, and there you go. You've got your little wax sample.